conversation topic today is about seismic technology used in oil and gas exploration. What is a seismic survey? Seismic survey is seismic wave is the same tool used to study earthquakes, are frequently used to search for oil and natural gas deep below Earth's surface. This wave of energy move through the earth just as sound wave move through the air. In oil and gas exploration, seismic waves are sent deep into the earth and allowed to bounce back. Geophysicists record the wave to learn about oil and gas reservoir located beneath Earth's surface. The seismic survey is one form of geophysical survey that aims at measuring the Earth's geophysical properties by means of physical principles such as magnetic, electrical, gravitational, thermal, and elastic theories. Seismic survey techniques are used to build up an image of the rock formation beneath the seabed during the first part of the exploration phase. This technique is used by oil and gas explorers to find the detailed image of rock formation below the Earth's surface, and this information are used in determining location and size of oil reservoir. How are seismic technologies used in finding oil and gas today? What we use in exploring for Earth energy resources is called reflection seismology. When you use seismic wave in the study of earthquakes, the earthquakes are the source of energy. That is the source of the wave. But in using reflection seismology for oil and gas exploration, we have to deploy some kind of an acceptable energy source on the surface of the Earth and then distribute an appropriate number of seismic sensors across the Earth's surface that will record the waves that are reflected back. Technique to sending seismic wave down into the Earth. There are a variety of energy source used. The most common one that used on shore is called vibrosis. They are very large heavy vehicles that weigh 60,000 to 70,000 pounds. They apply a base plate to the earth and they have a hydraulic system integrated into the vehicle that vibrate that base plate over the predetermined frequency range. So, the vibrosis, which is that we will call the source station, becomes the energy source of the seismic wave. The wave field generated at the source station radiates away from that point as a three-dimensional wave. It goes down and reflects back. The reflected wave field from each rock interface that is encountered in the propagation of this downgoing wave field then recorded at the Earth's surface by sensors, which we call geophones. They are distributed in specific geometry on the surface above the area of interest. We use those sensor responses to image the interior of the Earth in places where we are interested in getting a very detailed understanding of geology. There are two types of seismic survey in oil and gas exploration. Number one, seismic survey on land, and then number two, marine seismic survey. Seismic surveying on land. In this sound wave are sent inside the earth known as seismic wave. Sound producing machines such as vibrator truck is used to produce seismic wave. Explosive or vibrating plates generate the wave and a line or grid of geophone record them. Density change between rock and soil layer reflect the wave back to the surface, and the speed and strength that the waves are reflected back. Those reflected waves are captured by geophone, and those waves are recorded in a recording truck. Seismic images are produced by generating, recording, analyzing sound waves that travel through the Earth. After images are helpful in determining the best places to explore for oil and gas. Marine seismic survey. Marine seismic survey by determining geological features below the sea floor. Marine seismic survey are a vital part of exploring for oil and gas. The survey is conducted by sending acoustic wave into the various buried rock layer beneath the seafloor and then recording the time it takes for each wave to bounce back while measuring the various characteristics of each returning wave. In water, the energy source is typically an array of different size air chambers filled with compressed air. The source is stored behind a seismic survey vessel and release bursts of high pressure energy into the water. The returning sound waves are detected and recorded by hydrophone that are spaced out along a series of cables. As a conclusion, advancement in seismic technology have helped find, drill and produce oil and natural gas with the least risk, the least possible impact to the earth. As operators explore for oil and gas, the use of geophysical technologies help to reduce risk in regard to cost, safety and damage to the environment. Seismic information is used to accurately plan location for well, reduce the probability of drilling dry well and consequently the need for further drilling, minimizing the environmental impact of the oil and gas exploration. Thank you.